guys, I just wanted to share something with you today. I know a while back ago I made only two videos on wedding planning, and that was before my wedding, and a lot of the things that I did changed. Um, I thought it would be cool to share this with you guys. Maybe some of you guys are getting married, or you're planning a wedding, or you're thinking about getting married. These ideas could possibly be helpful to you. So I hope this video is helpful. The first thing you want to do when you're getting ready to get married, hopefully you have enough time. That's number one. You'll be surprised how much time really needs to be put into planning your own wedding. I started planning a year in advance, and mine was actually, to me, a pretty low maintenance wedding. It didn't need as much work as some people who had like an extravagant wedding. I had only 100 people coming. I actually had 150 people there, but that was no big deal because I had lots of food and lots of space. So first thing I did was I thought about price, and you need to make yourself think about what your budget is. That's number one. You know, how much do I want to spend? Do I want to spend $10,000? Do I want to spend $20,000? And that sounds like a big number to you guys, but $10,000 for a wedding is actually very small when you're thinking about your photography, you're thinking about your venue, you're thinking about your cake, your dress, the tux, you're thinking about the tables, what I had to pay for, and the chairs, the linens. I could go on and on and on and on. I had to actually pay, towards the very end, I had to pay someone to come up with the rehearsal and how everything, the flow of everything, because I couldn't do it myself. I was getting married. So I couldn't be there to make sure that everything went smoothly. So there's a lot of things you want to take into consideration. How much do I want to spend? How much do I not want to spend? And to be quite honest with you, don't go overboard. Don't go overboard. It's one day, and that day goes by so fast. It's more about enjoying and having a good time with your family members and your new husband. So I would say think about budget. That's very, very important to do. The second thing you want to think about is, where am I going to have it at? Because, you know, some people are religious. Maybe you have a church that you belong to. Maybe you don't have a church you belong to. So if you don't, you want to think about, where can I have this wedding at, instead of, instead of at, just a random church that I've never been to before. You don't want to do that. If you're not a person who goes to church regularly, then I don't know. That's your choice. I just thought to myself, I don't belong to a church, so I don't want to just get married in any random church, and they're kind of like, who's this chick anyways? So I decided to do something unique, and I got married at a art museum. So try that one on for size. Let me think. The second thing I looked into was I found a photographer. Excellent photographer, very, very nice. She gave me a long choice of packages and stuff like that I could choose from, and there was a package that was magnificent for a really, really good price that had engagement photos. You could have your CD-ROM, you could have just so many different things, and she made thank you cards for me, and she also did my invitations. That's another thing you got to look into paying for. So, you know, you have all these things coming into play, but that's some of the things you want to think about. So photographer was the next thing I thought about, and I chose her. Then I chose catering and my cake, and then, you know, I thought about where I wanted to get my dress from and how much I wanted to spend on it. You know, I was luckily enough, you know, I had some of my family members were able to pay for some of the things that I needed, so it went pretty well. But take some of the things into consideration. I'm going to show you one little quick thing, and this was, something fell out. This was my invitation. You can see it. It's just really simple. I had this made, I had my photographer design it. You can see the inside. And you go onto a website. It's called MPix. mpix.com, and you upload any card you want to make. So if you're having a baby shower, you're having a birthday party for your son or daughter, you're getting married, you can make these cards on MPix for a really good price. And I got like, I think like 175 for like 40 bucks. I can't really recall the price, but it was a good price, believe me. And for you to have exactly what you want, your picture on there and everything. And then this is what the back looks like, just our name and the date. It's nice, it's easy, and it's simple. It's a way to save money. So go on to mpix.com if you want to, you know, make your own invitations. I think it also has like birthday cards, and they print out really cute photos. Like if you want a certain photo done with a design around it or something. Yeah, so those are cute. And she also made this for us. I don't know if you can see that. It is our thank you cards. They're really cute. They're plain. They come with envelopes too. I don't have the envelopes right now with me, but each of these two things came with envelopes, and it just plain says thank you at the top. You know, I felt like, okay, I got so many gifts and so much money from people that I didn't want to have to write out everybody's name and then write out thank you for, but you know, they got the gist by this. There was like over 150 people there, so it was like, I can't do that. Thank you, you know, with our picture, and it's cute. Hang it on your refrigerator, or, you know, set it aside or something like that. And then I also got these online. I can't recall the site, but just look online and it'll say like an RSVP card. These were like, man, like 25 cents each, really. I got so many of them. And it just says, your prompt reply will aid in our planning. And you write like you put this inside your invitation, and your guests will write their names, and they'll say the number attending, or they'll say unable to attend. So I would just put the stamp on this side and my address like it was a postcard. People would just pop it into the mail, and once they popped it into the mail, I was getting all these like replies back, and I would just, you know, pile them up and kind of tally off how many people I planned on coming. So yeah, I think the main thing is to think about your budget, and to think about, you know, where you want to have it at and what you want to do. And, you know, I think the most fun that I had was after the wedding on our honeymoon. So if you're going to spend a lot of money on anything, spend the money on a nice trip, so that afterwards, all your planning, geez Louise, after all your planning, you're able to relax, you know. So I hope that's helpful in some ways. I mean, if I have any more information that I can give you guys, you can look back at my wedding photos and you can see how my wedding went. I have pictures up there. And the first two videos that I did that were on wedding kind of gave you an idea, but things changed over time because that was so old. But I hope that's helpful, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.